Howdy folks, thanks for checking out Bingo Bango, a brief history of the bingo shooting device, plus 115 pranks, games, magic tricks, Emcee Bits, and more. This book is 80 or 79 pages, and it is just that. It's a brief history of this thing and what the heck is a bingo shooting device.
Good question.
Typically the way you use this, you set something on it, somebody lifts up to something and kaboom, it explodes, right? That's the basic idea of how it works. Let me show you what you get with your book here. It's sealed up in a package like this. You get a set of these caps, a set of bingo shooters, which I've got a set pulled out here. So with the book you get this little package of caps here. There are 96 of them. You get 4 bingo shooters right here, and you get this little thing here that's just got some double stickies on it so you can use it to stick the shooters depending on what you're going to do with it. That's what you get with the book. Sorry, I just bumped the camera there. And so this book, it's full color, and it is 115 things to do with that bingo shooting device, plus a deepish dive on the history of the shooter itself. And you can look at the very beginning here. You can see the table of contents, several pages here. And then early on in the very beginning, there's some cool photographs. This is actually a bingo shooter from the 1930s or 1940s. It's one in my collection. Here's a little clip from an ad from back in the day when they advertised these things, and those little ads are sprinkled throughout the book. And there's also, as you can see, some QR codes in there and just some fun illustrations and pictures. And there's some more from the ads. There's a cool sample right there. I'll just show that to you right now. In case you have a bingo shooter, you can go ahead and give this a shot. So you can see the bingo shooter is stuck to the wall inside of a folded up playing card. Hook it to a light switch. When you lift the switch, the string pulls it out of the little thing there, the card, and it explodes. One of my favorite ways to use these things. I've done it on my kids several times. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of things in there. Some of the pranks range from silly and juvenile to, oh, that's so silly, I would have thought of that myself. And in fact, a lot of them are ones that Sam Adams himself, the inventor of the device, thought of and wrote up in his articles years and years ago. And I included those because this is a little bit of a history of this device. Towards the end, there's some Emcee Bits here, Emcee Bits and gags that you can do with these things. There's magic tricks, how you can use it to, not so much tricks, but most of them are more like ways to modify or enhance a trick. And then there's a whole bunch of references to Genie magazine articles dating back all the way to the very beginning of Genie, where people have used these devices in magic tricks to improve the effect or to tell a story. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's really fun in here. And if you're, I mean, you're a magician, right? You're a prankster at heart. That's part of the gig. So these are a lot of fun. They're great around April Fool's time, of course, but they're also good for around Halloween time. And I use them all the time, you know, all year round to mess with my kids and my wife and everything. And just to give you another example here, you can see, you know, I've got a real detailed about how this thing works. And there's a QR code. If you want to scan it, it'll actually show you kind of stuff that comes with the video, where it shows you video footage, or comes with the book, I should say. Shows you video footage of how to load the trap or different things. There's about 7 or 8 QR codes in there. So that's it. If you got any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Either way, thanks for your interest in bingo.